Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I've got a full drugstore get ready with me. I've basically created this look. I'm going for dinner and some drinks with the girls, and I've just gone for a bronzed up glowy look. I'm quite happy with it. So if you want to see how I created this look, then just keep on watching. So my routine for getting ready for a night out always includes some prep the night before. My prep is basically nails and tan. The reason I do my tan the night before is basically just so that it has time to develop overnight, and also so that I can shower the top layer of it off the next day and then it's not going to stain my clothes or anything. So recently I've been trying out the Technic 10 out of 10 range, and I am working with them on this video, which is super exciting. So in the range there is the fast developing self tan mousse. They also have the self tan lotion in medium and in dark, and they've also got the instant tan shimmer and the instant tan matte. My personal favourite from the range is the self tan mousse. You guys know I just like a mousse consistency when it comes to tanning. I found that this applies so nicely. It gives you a really natural colour. It has a bit of a green undertone, so it doesn't go orangey or anything. I know that sounds weird saying that it has a green undertone, but it just means that it gives you that really nice natural olive tone to your skin rather than it going like orangey already, which some tans can do, so I like that. It also applies really evenly. It contains coconut oil and vitamin E, so it's moisturising, and this lasts for ages as well. It can last up to 7 days. So basically last night I exfoliated my skin in the bath. I moisturised my body when I got out of the bath. I waited for my moisturiser to sink in and then I applied this. I just use plastic gloves to apply my tan. I find it so much easier than using a tanning mitt because there's no worry about it getting on your hands. These are available from Amazon, eBay, Fragrance Direct, and they're also stocked on Pretty Little Thing and Boohoo. It does take a few hours to develop, but once it has, it just gives you the nicest glow. It gives me the kind of tan that I develop naturally when I'm on holiday. It doesn't have that nasty tan smell. It smells gorgeous like coconut, and I've showered the top layer off now, and as you can see it's really even. I'm very happy with it. So let's get onto this makeup. I'm just going to use a little bit of the Sleek Vitality foundation. This sits really nicely on the skin. It gives you a good amount of coverage, but it's not heavy or cakey, and I just think it gives you a nice sort of glowy look. I really like it. What kind of look do you guys go for on a night out? Because I always tend to go for the same types of look. Like tonight I'm just going for drinks and a meal, so it's not like full glam, because if I'm going clubbing I'll wear full on glam. Like I'll wear a smoky eye, I will go all out. But today, like I said, it's just a bit of food and some drinks, so I tend to go for like a smoky bronze eye and either a nude lip or a red lip. I love experimenting with makeup, but I never ever do it when I'm going on a night out, just so that I can make sure my makeup looks perfect. I always stick to my tried and tested products and everything. I never try anything new on a night out. Under my eyes I'm going to use my Barry M All Night Long concealer. This is lighter than my foundation just because I like a really bright under eye, and I like to just apply a little bit kind of on my forehead, maybe a little bit on the tip of my nose. I never really know what to do with my concealer on my nose. I have like a round tip at the end of my nose, so it doesn't look good at a face on angle. I don't like it anyway, but from a side angle you can see that I've got a bit of a ski slope, so it's a bit weird. I don't feel like contouring my nose or like highlighting it or anything ever really works, just because it's like such a weird shape. You know how some people have like a really straight nose and it just looks great in pictures? My nose only looks good from the side. That's so weird. Like you'll only ever see pictures of me either from the side or from like a downward angle if it's from the front. You'll never see a picture of me just straight on from the front. It just does not look good. Are any of you guys like that? Like, do you have your angles down? You'll never see me take a picture from this side either. Like, I don't even know who this girl is. This is me. She's just an imposter. For my bronzer, this isn't strictly drugstore because it's from Kiko, but they are drugstore prices, so I'm going to use this one from the Gold Waves collection. This collection is gorgeous. It's in the shade Sienna Reflection, but if you do want a drugstore alternative, I've been liking this one from the GRWM Hide and Chic palette. It's just a warm matte bronzer, and I also really like this blush as well. I have shown you this in a video before though, so I thought I'd switch it up. As you can see, this one's just a warm toned matte as well. I just really like them. I never properly contour anymore. I just warm up my face with bronzer. I literally do not remember the last time I contoured. Don't you feel as well like your makeup goes on so easily when you've either got a tan or you've got tan on? I just feel like it evens out your whole complexion. For blush, I'm going to use this one from the Kiko Gold Waves collection. It's in the shade Damask Mauve. Again, you could use the one from the GRWM palette if you wanted to stick to strictly drugstore, because that one is really good as well. So for my highlight, I'm going to use the Technic Shade Adjusting Drops. I'm super excited to try these out. I've never used them before, but how gorgeous do they look? It's just a nice champagne-y shade, but I'm excited to see what they look like. Oh, what shall I use? I'll just use my finger. Oh my gosh, this is so pigmented. I think I've put too much on. We'll make it work. This is beautiful. I'm going to bring some onto my brow bone. Wow. You only need the tiniest bit as well. Look at that glow. Oh yeah. I've got some excess on my fingers, so I think I'm just going to put a little bit, just like what's left on my fingers, onto my collarbones. How nice is that? Yes. Oh, I should put some on my shoulders and that as well. Oh, you could mix this in with your moisturiser. How nice would that be? I'm going to set my face with a little bit of powder. I'm just using the GRWM Ready Set Smooth Powder, and I'm putting the tiniest bit under my eyes and on my eyelids. And then I'm just putting a little bit on the centre of my forehead and a little bit around my nose and my chin area as well. I'm super excited to use this highlighter palette from Technic as well. How gorgeous are those shades? I'm super excited about this peachy one, so I think I'm going to try this out, but I'm going to mix it with a little bit of the champagne shade just to lighten it up a little bit. I do really like putting powder highlight. Oh wow. Oh, that's gorgeous. I really like putting a powder highlight on top of a liquid highlight. It just really makes it pop. I'm into an intense glow, you guys know that. I'm gonna use their Pro Finish eyeshadow palette. How lush are the shades in here? I'm gonna go in with this warm toned matte brown into my crease. I'm gonna try out the brush that's in here actually. I really like warm toned shades. They just suit my complexion so well. I'm also just going to bring a little bit onto my lower lash line. You guys know the score. I'm going to bring a tiny bit of this slightly darker matte brown shade into my crease as well. Just kind of right in the crease underneath the other shadow. I really like going for a bronzy look when I've got tan on, to be honest. Especially in spring, summertime. I just think it just looks really kind of natural and glowy and healthy. So I'm really excited about this Metallics eyeshadow cream. This is in the shade Rosy Posy. Look at it, it's like a gorgeous sort of pink toned bronze. I've really got into eyeshadow creams recently actually. Oh, that's pretty. That goes really nicely with the crease. Whoa! Whoops. That goes really nicely with the crease colour as well. Oh, that's really natural actually. I'm absolutely obsessed with this eye. Look at it. I love this so much. This is like the perfect like glowy look. I'm really into it. I'm gonna add a little bit of a flick, should I? Yeah. I'm gonna use the Technic Skinny Liner. Still cannot get over that highlight. So I'm going to apply some lashes. These are not from the drugstore, they're from Primark. They're from Girls With Attitude. They're the Fantasy Unicorn lashes, and they're some of my favourite lashes actually, but they're £3. £3 for a pair of lashes? I mean, come on now. Before I apply these, I'm going to just put a little bit of mascara on, and the one that I'm using is the GRWM Showgirl Extra Volume Black Mascara. Guys, I've been absolutely obsessed with Cardi B's album recently, and I wasn't even like a massive fan before I heard it. I thought her songs were good, but then I heard the album and I was like, okay, Cardi, she is unreal. Like, her songs are amazing. If you haven't checked that album out, definitely check it out, it's so good. What are your favourite songs at the minute? I'd love to know what kind of music you're into. I'm just gonna pop a little bit of this champagne-y shade from the highlighter palette into my inner corners. Oh yeah, and on my brow bone as well. On my lips, I'm going to use this little combo which I've been liking. This is the GRWM lip liner. This is from one of their lip kits in Ride or Die. It's just a mauvey pink, and I'm going to pair it with the NYX Butter Gloss in Tiramisu. This is one of my favourite glosses. I am so happy with this look. I love the highlighter. I'm obsessed. The cream eyeshadow is so nice. Let me know what you think about this look down below anyway. Let me know if you'll be recreating it. I'll leave all of the products that I've used in this video in the description box below, and be sure to check out the Technic 10 out of 10 range. It's really amazing. And be sure to give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it as usual, and I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye!